Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the hashtag
TFR
Motivation Monday Zoom. We are Dr. Dondi and Marcy Nettles.
Hi, guys.
We are your hosts, and we've got some amazing, exciting, fantastic off-the-hook information for you because we've got a really, really special event to talk about that just happens to be happening this week. But before we get into that, let's just tell them about this YouTube channel we have called Team Freedom Reigns.
Yes, and before we get into the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel, I just want to say it's like we've started doing a live Facebook video during the day on Mondays, going over the announcements to clear them out of this call. But because Facebook was having some issues today,
something happened.
Yeah, you're gonna have to listen to the announcements right now. So, but it's a good thing.
Maybe Mark Zuckerberg got taken up in the mothership and time stood still and they released him, and here we are. It could happen.
I don't know.
Maybe
All
not.
right, guys. All right. So Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel is where you can go and subscribe. You can hit that notifications, ring the bell so that you are aware every single time that we upload new recordings to that YouTube channel. It's Team Freedom Reigns. Please go and subscribe after the call tonight. Yep. And we want to first jump right into this. The 2022 trip of a lifetime. Guys, we're going to find out where we're going this week. Is anybody else excited?
We're excited.
What are your guesses? I want you to put in the comment section where you think we are going to be going.
Starts with a C.
And
it's not Canada.
No, yeah, and it's got water and it has land.
And it has land.
All right, so have fun with that one, right? And it's a trip of a lifetime.
Yeah.
So the qualification period, we actually had the opportunity to earn a bunch of bonus points last month in September. I'd also love for you guys to put in the comment section, how many points did you earn in September? If you have an idea, give us a guesstimate. If you're not quite sure, that tracker will be up I believe it's the first of next week after Global Convention.
I have a guess.
Do you? Where?
Yeah, Kentucky. Anyway, moving right along.
Any one of you can smack him right now. Yeah, Odell, I like your guess. Croatia would be super, super cool. All right, what do we got here? The UK. Where in the UK though? It's got to start with a C. So let us know where you think there. So the qualification period officially outside of those bonus points we earned in September is from the 1st of October, which just happened a few days ago, through the end of June 2022. And the trip will be September 9th through the 15th next year. So put that on your calendar and plan on going.
That's 7 days.
That's pretty freaking
That's awesome.
It's going to be a massive. So I love the idea of Scotland, but again, it doesn't start with a C. So we got to have China. I don't know if I want to be going to China, but it does start with a C.
Food there.
And there are some really cool places in China.
They've got water. They've got land.
Yep, for sure. Canada. So let's go through the details of how you can earn this trip of a lifetime. Okay. So there's four different ways. Do you want to talk about those 4 ways?
Yes. One is the obvious. Sell products to new customers and or distributors. Selling product, moving product, moving product. That's how all of our businesses grow. In fact, none of our businesses grow unless
we sell product
move. So it's pretty fitting. It starts out that's number one.
Yep.
Selling products to new customers or distributors. How about number 2?
Number 2 is you're going to have that subscription order the second month, right? That second month sell, the retention product movement. So you're going to sell product to your new customers or distributors in the next calendar month following their enrollment order month, meaning you need to be setting up subscriptions for all of your new customers and distributors so that you can be earning those second points. And we're going to go into how much you can earn per volume point here in just a moment. Number 3.
Yeah, number 3. Increase sales by your personally enrolled customers and distributors each month. So the people that you have enrolled as customers or distributors, increasing their sales month over month gives you points.
And then number 4 is simple. Attending events, which should be non-negotiable in growing you to grow your business, right? So to qualify, you need to have 250 in total points and be paid as a Premier Pro 4 in the month of June 2022, which means you've got 9 months, guys. Did you notice that? The qualification period is 9
months. We're only 4 days into the first month of 9.
Yes.
So crush it now. Don't wait till month 6, 7, 8, 9 and try to catch up at the end. Put all the points you can right away. So
Jane's
you put them
got
in the
another
bank,
good
put them
guess.
in the bank, put them in the bank. What's the other?
We've got Chile.
Chile. That is not Canada, and it
No.
starts with a C.
Yeah. And it's got land
And it's got
has
land.
sea.
Yeah. And it's got
All right, so let's get into
cool
these
stuff.
points. Okay,
Yes.
so the first
4
way
ways, remember.
for the points earning is in selling the product to new customers and or distributors. Okay, so it goes off of product volume for their first order. If the product volume is 100 or more in personal or in product volume, you get 1 point.
1 point.
Okay, now if it's 250 in volume or more, or a premier pack, you get 2 points.
2 points.
Or if it's 850 in product volume or an elite pack, you get 5
points. 5
it says
points.
5 points
That's
on
right.
here, but I think is it 5 points?
I don't know.
It is 5 points. It is.
Yeah.
Gotta go for those elites. Oh my gosh.
Gotta
go for those elite points for sure. So that's how you earn the first way that you can earn points for this trip of a lifetime.
Yep.
Second way?
Second way, sell products to new customers or distributors in the calendar month following their enrollment order. Remember the 2 initiatives: enroll new distributors and get the second order, meaning the second order, the second month after their initial order, because the second month of somebody's history is their most important. The first one is obvious, they enrolled, but there's a big drop off in that second month with people because of the products that they get in their package. They don't have subscription and it costs a lot. In fact, it's a significant drop and it doesn't set their future business up for success. So that second month is a key data point, which is why it's one of our 2 top initiatives. Enroll new distributors and get customers and distributors on that second month. Retention. Yes. Retention is the name of the game. Boom.
Yep. So talk about the product volume and how many points.
Between 40 and 99 PV gives you 1 point. Between 100 and 199 PV gives you 2 points, and 200 plus PV gives you 3 points. Go for the 3 points. And if they don't get there, they can default back to the 2 or 1. But either way, you're getting some points in the bank, baby. And that's important. The second month is critical.
Yes, it is. Now, the third way to be able to make points. Now, this one takes a little bit of thought process here. So please stay with me. All right. Yes. So the third way that you can earn points is increasing the number of personally enrolled customers and distributors that place a product order each month in your business. So the people that you personally either checked out as customers or enrolled as distributors. Okay. So you earn 1 point each month that you increase the total number of personally enrolled customers and distributors that place an order above your established base. So your base is going to be established by averaging the total number of personally enrolled customers and distributors that placed a product order during the months of June, July, and August of 2021. Okay. So in the month of October, you are eligible for 1 point. Now, in the months November through June, you are eligible for a maximum of 6 points each month when you beat your best. So this means that we've got to stay in that sales mode, right? That checkout and enrollment mode, that we need to be bringing new people into our business every single month to be able to get the maximum points, because 6 is so much better than 1 when you're going for 250, right? So for example, let's say that you have personally enrolled a total of 25 customers and distributors combined during your time with LifeVantage, okay? Of those 25, only 15 of them placed orders in the month of June, 18 in July, and 14 in August. The average of 18 plus 14 plus 15 divided by 3 equals 15.66, okay? This means that your baseline is going to be 15 personally enrolled customers or distributors in your business that place an order. So for every month, October through June, your personally enrolled orders exceeds 15, you will earn 1 point. So all you have to do if you've got 15 is get 16 to get 9 more points, okay? But we want to go for the max points. We want to go for that 6 points a month, not just the 1, right? So in November through June, you can earn the additional 5 points each month that your total number of personally enrolled customers and distributors that place an order is greater than in any other month of the promotion. So previously to the month that you're in, and is above your established base. So for example, your baseline, remember, is 15. In October, you exceed that by 1, which is 16. You will earn 1 point for October for beating your baseline, right? Then in November, you have 17 personally enrolled customers and distributors order. So that's more than your
base.
Best, right?
Yep.
You beat your best. So
And
this means you exceeded your baseline of 15 and you exceeded your highest month, which was October, which was 16. So you will earn the 5 bonus points for beating your best, plus the 1 point for beating your base. So you get 6 trip points for November. And you can do that awesome. Every single month. Okay.
All the way to June.
Every single month. So in December, all you need to do is beat your base of 15 to get 1 point. And then to get 5 more points in December, you need to have 18 of your personally enrolled customers and distributors place an order. And with all the sales and stuff that we have going on, guys,
yes,
we can totally do this thing. We can totally do this thing. So that's the third way that you can earn points towards this trip of a lifetime. Now, the fourth.
And the fourth way is just doing what should be non-negotiable anyway. That's attending events. Because when we joined the business way back in 2009 for me, 2011 or 2011 for Marcy, we were told this: never miss an event.
Non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. The only event you can miss, or the only reason to miss an event, is a funeral. Your own. And I was like, when I heard that, I was like, seriously, the only excuse for missing an event is a funeral. Your own. That's hardcore. And as a result of that, since 2009, I have never missed one event. Not one.
Nice.
And you haven't either.
I did miss one when I was in Europe.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I couldn't.
Yeah, that's right. You were in
quite
Paris.
Get there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I couldn't.
That's my fault because I told her she could go.
Yeah. So, but yes, non-negotiable.
Yeah.
And guys, it starts right now with Global Convention. Okay. Virtual or in person. It is this week and it's not too late to register.
No, it's not.
So make sure that you go and get registered today so that you can take advantage of that 3 points towards the incentive trip for the convention ticket. Because we didn't go through these either.
That's right.
For every LifeVantage Academy
is 1 point. Every time you go or enroll and attend LifeVantage Academy, it's 1 point. And there's 6 options between now and the closing date, this 9 months of June of next year. Every Elite Academy you attend is 2 points. And there's going to be 2 Elite Academies
February
between
and June.
now and June of next year. And Global Academy or Global Convention is 1. This is the one. So this is the one. If you miss this, you won't have an opportunity to get 3 next month or next year because it's past June. And we typically have our conventions in October. So this is the one. If you haven't booked your flight already and booked your hotel, then the virtual is still open to you, but you do not want to miss out on this event or the 3 points or just the behavior of doing what you should be doing anyway. If you are a distributor, you're building a business, you do what is best for building your business, and that is attending events.
Yeah. I mean, could you imagine, guys, if you got all the way to the end of this qualification period and you had 247 points and you didn't attend convention? That would suck. That would be horrible. So make sure that you get pre-registered and let's all just take advantage of this amazing event that is happening this weekend, Friday and Saturday. We'll go over the sessions here in just a second, but make sure that you go and get pre-registered if you are not already, because we have got some amazing stuff happening.
Yes.
If you are a Pro 6 or above, starts on Thursday the 7th with the leadership meeting, and then there's an elite reception that night for Pro 7s and above. And then on Friday, we've got there's 2 sessions. One's focused on company, one's focused on product, and you don't want to miss any of these. But, somebody that we might know is going to be presenting during that second session. So make sure that you're there. Make sure that you are celebrating. Make sure you're supporting, and most importantly, make sure that you are paying attention.
Yes.
And then Friday night, we've got the welcome reception. That's going to be a blast. It always is. Hopefully they've got karaoke again, because we've got some amazing, amazing ladies on our team that like to sing karaoke, and I like dancing and cheering for them, not singing. And then on Saturday, we have 2 more sessions, guys, again, focused on product and then focused on yourself. And we have got just an amazing keynote speaker, Bethany Hamilton. Yeah. So guys, she is amazing. I mean, at the age of 13, she had a special encounter with a shark.
A tiger shark.
They ended up taking one of her arms. She was already on fast track to becoming like the best female surfer in the world. And here, all of a sudden, she didn't have her arm.
Kind of important for balance for a surfer.
Yeah, but guess what? She still became a world champion.
Yeah. Despite it.
Yep. So you have to come and hear her story of perseverance, of grit, and exactly what it takes to be successful at anything that you set your mind to. So do not miss out on hearing Bethany Hamilton as a keynote speaker. And for only $99.
Yes. This is one of the coolest things about LifeVantage. It has a heartbeat, and that heartbeat is of service. So we have a legacy program, and when you donate $99 to the legacy program above your purchase price, you will get front row seats in the legacy section.
Up front and center.
Up front and center, because this is the thing. When you commit to the company, you commit to your business, and you commit to what the company commits to, which is making the world a better place and serving the underprivileged communities, they will reward you with up front and center tickets.
Yes.
In the legacy seating.
That's
so yes,
amazing.
$99.
All right, guys. And then make sure that you're also tracking all of the points that you're getting for the incentive trip. This tracker has been uploaded into the announcements on the Team Freedom Reigns Facebook page, which we believe Facebook is up and running again because we're going through here right now. So make sure that you're using this, track it. If you don't know what all the points you got for September, they will have the tracker up hopefully this next week. That's what we've been told and what we're expecting. So it'll be awesome to be able to see how many points. And by the way, let us know in the comment section, how many points did you earn in September? I think we got about 18 to 20, something like that. Yeah. So we're excited about that. All right, guys.
So hold on, before you go. On this tracker, when you see Holly Highfield, and you're going to see her tomorrow, when you see Holly Highfield at convention or you hear her, please give her a huge thank you, because it was her that created this tracker.
Yeah.
Her and her husband are elite pro 8s, Holly and Brian Highfield. She put a ton of effort into this, some very well thought out ways to track your business. So when you see Holly Highfield, please thank her, because she put a lot of time and effort into this tracker and shares it with people liberally to help their teams.
And by the way, guys, with Holly and about 7 other elite distributors, we will be putting together an accountability group, a Facebook page for anybody that steps up and says, hey, we want to participate. We want to run for this incentive trip, and we want to be there, not just go for it, but we're going to do this, right? From beginning to the end, we're going to get there and we're going to do it together. So make sure that you're considering that. We plan on having that Facebook go live, that group go live on the 15th of the month after we have all the details from convention, and we've got it set up for you guys, because this is going to be a blast. We're going to have so much fun, accountability, and then on a beach somewhere in the world together.
Right. Someplace that begins with a C, like Kentucky.
Yes. All right. Now tomorrow night, yeah, this guy, oh my God. I know, I just ignore him sometimes, as you can tell. But tomorrow night, we've got the Flip the Switch opportunity call, which last week, you know what, it's so much fun having Kim and Odell having done it. And now this week, we've got Holly Highfield that's going to be presenting tomorrow night. So make sure that you've got all of your guests to where you tag them in the comment section of this presentation. It happens on the open LifeVantage Facebook page. So you can actually share it into Messenger to people, or you can tag them in the comment section, however you want to do that. But make sure you're taking advantage of the Flip the Switch opportunity call.
Yes.
And shooting stars.
Shooting stars. Woo! Yes. Shooting stars is step 1 to getting in the pool. How do you get to shooting stars? You enroll 2 customers or distributors, either or one of each. 2 customers or distributors, and the cumulative PV must be over 100 PV. And when you do that, you just got in the Shooting Stars Club, and you'll get this nice certificate. And we just want to say thank you to all the people who did it last month. There are your names. Well, let's read them.
Yeah, Rachel and Jason. We've got Lisa, Bob and Laura, Chris and Sarah, Renali. Hey, you and me.
Us, yeah.
Linda Grace Files, EJ Ham, Adonna, Dr. Bruce, Marjorie, Elizabeth, Kate, Odell, Amanda, Emmy, Cynthia. You want to take that one?
Lizzie, Don Monterola, Dan, Linda Kidd, May, David, and Carlia Lee. Hey, welcome to the list, guys. Rochelle Raffles and Kim Jakes.
Congratulations.
What a great crowd that is.
And as of this call, we've got these 2.
Hey, I know those guys.
I know, we're on there. Guys, we're going hard, okay? We are going hard, all right? So our goal is to be in the pool by the 15th of the month.
Every month.
So, yep. And so here we go, right? So there is so much space in the Shooting Stars Club for each and every one of you to jump in, because we want you all there. Let's fill up the sky with TFR Shooting Stars. Yes. So let's get your name in here. This week would be awesome. Do it early, and it's a great stepping stone or the first step up to be in that bonus pool like we talked about, right?
Yeah.
To jump in, to get wet. So congratulations to Marjorie. She had 4 shares. Donna had 4 shares as well. Bob and Laura Robbins had 2. Sarah and Chris Smith got in the pool. Carlia and David Lee, Renally, Rachel and Jason, Rochelle, and Emmy.
Yeah,
congratulations on jumping in the pool in September. Now here we go. Let's get to
now
this.
let's get on to this Baker's Dozen. So this is something we like to do when there is a big event coming up, and there isn't one bigger than Global Convention. So these pro tips we're going to give you, and if you know what a Baker's Dozen is, it's a dozen plus one. So 13 tips, 13 pro tips for attending Global Convention, with the entire objective to get the most out of your experience and gather the most information for you to grow your business and make a difference around the world, for both the in-person people and the virtual people. We've got stuff for both, for all y'all.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the Baker's Dozen.
And we've been getting good at these virtual events, right? So Dante and I have done some really big ones, and we've gotten pretty good at setting up a space. So we've got those tips there for you guys too. So let's go ahead and get started. And you're going to go with the odds.
So number 1, have a couple pens and at least one new notebook. Get some pens, get some pencils, get a sharpener, and get a couple extra pens, maybe even some highlighters. What we have is highlighters, Sharpies, plenty of paper, our books, and pencils, just in case we lose one, the lead breaks, the pen runs out, or whatever. We've got multiple. I think we had 6 colors of highlighters. So that's the key. Notebook, something to write on with plenty of space, and have multiple writing utensils and highlighters to highlight the special bonus points. So that's number 1.
And you also want to make sure that you're taking notes as if you're going to teach it to someone else. So don't just, write down something hoping you'll remember what it means, but take notes in such a way that you could actually take what you wrote down and then teach it to someone else that did not attend the event. So take your note taking seriously.
Yes, absolutely.
Right?
So number 2.
So number 2 is all about the space. First of all, if you're going to be there live, make sure you stay present inside the room. The people that leave during the presenters or even in between presenters miss out on a lot of stuff. A lot of times they'll do raffles, and if you're not in the room when they call your name, you don't win. And you're missing the stuff. You're missing the nuggets. You're missing the gold if you leave the room during the presentation. Totally get it. If you need to stand up to stretch, just go to the back of the room, but don't leave. Stay present, okay? Now, when it comes to virtual, so you want to make sure that you set up your viewing space for success, meaning that you have everything that Dondi talked about. But I would also say, you want to set it up to where you have some privacy, to where you won't get distracted constantly, right? So you want to have your phone on do not disturb. You want to make sure your family's aware of what's going on and how important this is to you and to building your business for your family's future. Okay. So make sure that you have a conversation with your family before you start the event so that they can be understanding that they're going to be kind of on their own. If you have a husband or a partner, or if you don't have kids, then, some of this doesn't pertain to you. But if you do, they need to know so that you can all be on the same page. Even get yourself a do not disturb sign if you need to put on the outside of a door. Because you need to make sure that they know that they're going to be taking care of themselves while you're in the main sessions. All right. Because this is Global Convention. You do not want to miss anything. Because this event will push your business into overdrive. So number 3.
Number 3, connect with as many people as you can. That means in between the general sessions, after breaks, in the evening. Get around as many people as you can. Just introduce yourself to people in line. And when you do, get their contact information. All of us have cell phones. Take a selfie of them, put them into your cell phone, and let them put you into theirs. So create relationships outside your normal list of friends and connections at LifeVantage, because those could be your third-party help. They could be your accountability partners. They could just be people that you see on social media, like their posts, share their posts, comment on it, create friends, because it's at events like this that you can have a major, major impact by meeting people. And yes, we treat these like family reunions. So treat it like your own family reunion, give hugs, high fives, whatever, if you're live, and do it also. And this is another thing, if you're watching virtually, have people over that are part of your team. If you have anybody on your team that's near you, have them over and do it all together. So you still have the sense of community, even though you're watching a virtual event. And virtual viewers.
Yeah. So for the virtual viewers for this number 3 in the Connect, you have the official LifeVantage distributor Facebook page. Go in there, ask questions, create polls, start some interaction with other people that are viewing virtually, because this is a way that you can connect with other people that are outside of your team to be able to create those third-party validation connections and relationships that you would normally be creating in person, but you can also do this being a virtual viewer. So make sure that you're connecting with as many people as possible. Now, number 4 is you want to make sure that you have what you need to fuel and stay hydrated. Okay. So we put this in all caps because it's super, super important. And I say that in all caps because we will be uploading this form to the Facebook page, the TFR Facebook page. So you have them all. But guys, if you get hungry or if you're thirsty, your mind is not going to stay focused. Okay. So you want to make sure that you have everything that you need. If you can, take in a thermal lunch bag with snacks, with water bottles, with extra Axio. And yeah, seriously, you will be super, super happy that you did that. And on top of it, if you're viewing virtually, this is something else that you can do to set up your space. When we do virtual events here at home, guess what? We take our 3 gallons of purified water and the dispenser and cups, and we take it upstairs to where we're going to have our computer hooked up to the TV. We take fresh fruit. We take like trail mix and nuts and different things that we can snack on that's going to help us keep our focus. So again, set up your space with your hydration and your snacks to have the best event you can possibly have.
Yeah, and just kind of a little bonus, snacks to avoid: soft drinks, soda, sugary drinks, candy.
Yeah.
Because you may get some alertness from the sugar, but you're going to get the crash, and it's going to bring you down, and it's going to make you feel lethargic and sluggish, and it's going to start clouding your mind. You don't want that. So simple, complex carbohydrates, things like trail mix, like Marcy said, and things like that, to give your focus and attention, and water. And only thing to put in water is Axio.
Yeah. And one other thing about setting up your space, why it's so important, is if you have to leave the room that you're watching the event on and to go out to where you might have children, or you might have your husband or a partner out there, then it's very easy to get distracted for a longer period of time that would keep you away from the event. So please make sure that you set this up properly so that you can have great success.
And number 5, have an external charger ready, because the last thing you want is for your phone to go out of power or whatever else. Have an extra charger or some kind of battery pack on hand. You don't want to lose power during the situation. You don't want your batteries to go dead, either your batteries or your electronic device's battery. So have an extra charger around.
Yep. And that goes for at home too. Make sure that you have the chargers necessary for your devices, whether it's your cell phone, whether it's your computer, your laptop. Have your chargers available. Now, number 6 is really important for in-person. I mean, if you're virtual, you can kind of be barefoot and be as comfortable as you want to be, right? We always did. So, but if you're in person, guys, and girls especially, we love our shoes, right? We love our cute shoes, especially because we haven't been to an event where we could like wear cute shoes for a long time. But this is where I want to put a warning at you. You will be doing a lot of walking in between the events. Even to go to the restroom, a lot of the times you have to hike to get there. So make sure that if you are going to wear those cute shoes, that you also bring like a pair of flip-flops or a pair of flat shoes to be able to have in a bag that you can throw on so that your feet don't get hurt or sore. Because once you start getting blisters or your toes are being squished, that kind of stuff, again, it's a focus stealer. And so make sure that you pay attention to the shoes that you're packing to take to this event. And by the way, this is not a runway show. This is an event for you to grow your business. So again, business attire is awesome. Flats are completely acceptable.
They're legit.
Yep.
And number 7, the LV store.
Love the LV store.
So come prepared to buy swag, Come prepared to buy products because we have a new product we're going to be releasing. I know a little something about that. I'll be telling you about it. So make room in your bags for stuff that if you're flying in, make sure you have extra room in your suitcase or your carry-on to put the stuff you're going to buy in the store, because there's always good deals. There's going to be incentives or gifts with purchases. They're going to have a cool mixer. They're going to have this there's all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, I don't want to give away too much. But LV store, make sure you go. There's going to be a ton of stuff in there, and logo branded stuff for your team. So you can spend, there's stuff you can spend a couple bucks on, like $5, $10 for journals, stickers, all kinds of crazy stuff, especially at conventions. So stuff for your team, stuff for giveaways, literally some that are less than $1, some that are a couple bucks, $5, $10. You can just get stuff for your team, swags, every kind of t-shirt you can imagine. RSL gear, go nuts in the LV store.
And then if you are a virtual viewer, there will be some of the promotions available online too. So make sure that you're prepared, because once they're sold out, they are gone. Okay.
Bye-bye.
So be prepared to take advantage of these stacks, gift with purchases, the different things that they've put together for us. So number 8, this one is so important because we are a family company, right? This is all about changing the lives of families, and there are children that attend these events, right? So if you have a child coming with you, think about this. These events are upbeat. These events are fun. These events are freaking loud. So make sure that you have some soft earplugs for those littles that you bring with you. Okay. You got to be thinking about that, because if their ears hurt, they're going to be screaming, and then your ears are going to hurt. It'll become a distraction, right? So make sure that you take the time to put together a care bag for your children, put together coloring crayons. Make sure that you've got maybe a device that they can watch movies on. You've got earphones for them to be able to listen to things to. What type of things do they like to do at home that you could bring with you to help them have a good experience at this event while you are having a phenomenal time learning and growing, okay? And then when it comes to at home, if in any way possible, if you can have someone else care for your children for you during this time period, whether it's outside the home or you have someone come in and assist you during the main sessions so that you don't get distracted. But if you don't have that available to you, I mean, that's okay too. Just do the exact same thing as what we just talked about for in-person viewers with children. Set up a child space next to you in your viewing space. Set up a place for them to be able to do the things that they enjoy doing that will keep them distracted so that you can stay focused, okay?
So that you're not distracted.
Yeah, so just make sure that you take care of the kiddos.
Yes.
Number 9.
Number 9, take lots of pictures to memorialize this event.
The first one that we've had in a long time.
Yes, it is. And just because you don't want to go get back and realize I've only got 5 pictures of that whole event. Take pictures of everything. You can always delete the ones you don't like, but you don't want to miss out on picture taking opportunities. Walk up to the presenters, walk up to the premier, elite, corporate people, tell them how awesome they are. Get a selfie with them. Follow Marjorie Bacon Ham's example. She takes pictures
amazing
with everybody, with her team, every member of her team, group photos constantly, walking up and sitting in the white couches, taking pictures there. Just fantasize and future cast of what it's going to be like when you're one of the Master Pro 10s sitting in one of those white couches. Go sit in one during the break and take a selfie so you know what it looks like and it feels like. Smell the couch so you know what it's going to smell like when it's your seat.
Couches. Yeah.
Those white couches are awesome. And then just take pictures of anything you can think of to inspire you when you get back.
Yep. With your new friends.
Yes.
Too. So cool. Now, number 10. All right. If you are going to Salt Lake City and are going to be in person, it's going to be chilly, guys, especially if you're coming from somewhere warm like we are from Arizona, right? So make sure that you're paying attention to the weather app, which right now on Friday, it has it as a high of 61, low of 48 with 70% rain. Okay, guys, which means you probably should be thinking about packing a telescoping umbrella. Right? Bring an umbrella with you. Make sure that you have the opportunity to be able to layer your clothes so that you come in the morning, you have enough on that you're not cold. And then as it heats up throughout the day, because you will, as you get moving and get excited, that you can start taking things off. Just make sure you have enough layers that you leave a layer on. Okay, please do that. Please do that.
Like Saturday's a high of 55 degrees.
Yes, with rain opportunity again. So it is going to be chilly in Salt Lake City. So make sure that you do dress in layers because it can be cold. And then if you're at home, just make sure that you're comfortable and you're ready to just rock this event.
Yes. And number 11, remember when you're getting your contacts, take a picture. Take the time to put their picture in your phone too. It only takes a couple seconds, and then connect with them on Facebook or any other social media platform, assuming they're still going to be around after today. Who knows?
Yeah.
But connect with people, get their pictures in their profiles, and get their connection social media in your phone and get connected to them, because that's where memories start. Make it a challenge. Get as many as you possibly can. Have a competition among your team. See who can get the most people, new contacts in their database, and not to recruit them, to utilize them as family, as resources, accountability partners, three-way calls, and get as many people connected on Facebook and other social media platforms as you can. That's your community. That's the culture. That's your resources.
Yes. And looking at the Facebook comments, it's like, yes, guys, that is like Maine weather, right? So you guys know how to dress, just come prepared. Now, number 12 is socialize.
Yes.
After the event is over, there is all kinds of opportunities to get to know people, including, that welcome party on Friday night. You want to make sure that you're there. You do not want to hole up in your room. You will have all kinds of time to review your notes and to get prepared to launch into action after the event is over. But while you are in Salt Lake City, let's make sure that you take advantage of the connections that you can make by socializing and roaming the halls, because you will see elite distributors all over the place, whether they're inside of rooms or whether it's just out in the hallways meeting with small groups. Stop. Listen in. They don't care that you stop and listen in. You need to gather, yes, you need to gather as much information as you possibly can from these leaders while you are there in their presence. Proximity is power.
Yes.
Right? And so be as close as you possibly can to everyone during this event, and just gleaning as much information and nuggets as you can every moment of the day. Yes. So make sure that you're socializing. And number 13,
have fun.
Woohoo!
Make it memorable.
Yeah.
Let your memory making start now with the shift in your mindset to embrace all 13 of these baker's dozen pro tips we're leaving with you, but make the most important objective to have fun. Because if you go and you get a bunch of information, but you're uptight all the time, you're not gonna be associated with fun, and you're not gonna implement any of it, and you're just gonna be a sourpuss. Nobody's gonna want to be around you. Yeah. So have fun. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity for many of you. It is the biggest event we've ever had in the history of corporate, or the history of our company. Maybe not as far as size or population, but as far as importance and magnitude,
it's huge.
This is it. This is the
huge.
Best event we've ever had. Treat it like that and make it a point to have fun.
Yeah. Have
fun. Bring clean underwear too, because you don't ever want to get on a road trip and realize you left your underwear at home. Take it from me.
He knows.
I've done it before. And it's hard to have fun when you're wearing the same pair of underwear all week long.
Okay, we didn't need to go there. But
I'm just being
all right,
honest,
guys. So we will make sure that we upload this list into the Team Freedom Reigns Facebook page. Just be ready to implement what you learn after this event is over, right? And finally, you still have time.
Yeah.
If you are not registered yet, go and commit to yourself today. Get pre-registered. If you have time and you have the availability to be able to get to Salt Lake City, I would say get to Salt Lake City if you are comfortable being there. If not, get registered for the virtual event. You will not regret it, and your business will thank you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And one last thing we wanted to share with you is this is an event in a crazy world. It's the first big live event we've had since the pandemic. So know going in, there are going to be people that think like you. There's going to be people that don't think like you. Mm-hmm. Embrace it anyway. So if you're wearing masks, there's going to be people who aren't. And if you aren't wearing masks, there's going to be people who are. Just respect everybody's wishes, respect their privacy. There will be social distance seating. If you are used to social distance, there will be specific areas of social distance seating so you can sit there and be comfortable. And here's one thing coming from the corporate side too. If anybody from corporate gives you this, they just put their hand over their heart and they tap their heart, that means that they would love to embrace you and give you a hug. They're just choosing not to. So please don't take it personal.
That.
Just respect everybody's wishes, because that's one of the things about community and cultures. When you have mutual respect among all people and you allow everybody to be them and you love them for being them and they love you for being you, there's no downside to that. So just go expecting people in masks, out of masks, some that are social distance, some that aren't, some that are hugging, some that aren't. Just have fun and embrace that and know that's happening. And if corporate does this to you, anybody in corporate, that means they love you. They would love to be hugging you. They're just choosing not to, but it has nothing to do with them. Just honor and respect their wishes.
Yeah. And just return that love. Give them, some love here, or just give them a hug like this,
virtual
whatever.
hugs.
Just, let's just go and have the best opportunity of advancement and growth as possible. And you know what, guys? Right now, this is going out to every single one of you. This is going out to every single one of you. And this right here is for every single one of you, because we love you. And if we get to see you, we are so blessed. And if not, thank you so much for committing to yourself and being on this event virtually. We love you.
Love you guys. See you in Salt Lake.